Spectacular Magazine. We on the scene.
Pressure that I've ever had going into a game. Anybody want to know why?
Why?
Man, when they hand out 1,000 shirts that said Kevin Keatts is a winner, you better win that game that day, or that shirt's not going to be good. Give a lot of credit to Auburn. Bruce has put together an unbelievable team. I've said it after watching tape on those guys. I think he has Elite 8 Final Four talent. They're tremendous. They're tough to guard. They're very similar to us where they press you. When you look at it, it's unbelievable because both teams had 13 assists and we turned the ball over 22 times, which is uncharacteristic of us, and we forced them into 25 turnovers and had obviously 7 steals. But great game. I thought our guys came out to play. I thought we competed. I thought we fought for 40 minutes. That's what I've been asking them to do. It was a great program win for us, and we want to continue to build on this. Questions?
Markel said you're responsible for bringing out some of his emotion. It seemed like, particularly after that pull-up 3 in transition, he was screaming and was totally into it. What have you kind of tried to get out of him?
Yeah, I want him to, Joe, I want Markel to stay aggressive. I mean, I think he has a chance to be one of the best guards in the country when he stays aggressive. For me, that's on both ends of the floor. I don't like him to take breaks. I want him to, stay engaged and get after it. I jumped all over him one time. He went under a screen and they made a shot. And, from that point on, he became very offensive minded. So I like where he's at right now. He's competing hard for us. He's kind of growing up in front of our eyes. It's hard to believe that he's been here for 3 years, but he's playing a great role for us.
If Auburn is a Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four kind of team, what does that say about the team that just beat them?
Well, we played well tonight. I'll leave that up to you guys to write about that. I love my team. I've said it all along. I think we've got a very good team. When you look at the guys that we played and the 4 Power 5 teams that we played, we could easily be undefeated against those guys. But give our guys credit. I like our scheduling. We played 2 Power 5 teams on a neutral court. Went to one of the most hostile environments in the country in Wisconsin and had our chances to win. And then I thought Wolfpack Nation was great tonight.
I guess it was about a year ago that Markel was in a pretty different position. He said he's grown up a lot since then and being away from the team. What change have you seen in him from that?
Well, the 3 guys that I really challenged, and I should say 4, is the 4 guys who have played for me before. You talk about Markel, you talk about Braxton, you talk about Torian Dorn, and then obviously C.J. Bryce played for me for a couple years at Wilmington. And so those guys, because we have so many new pieces, I need those guys to be leaders, and I think they're maturing in that area.
Coach, your thoughts on Devin Daniels' game tonight?
I didn't see his stats. Let me figure out what he had. I thought he was great. Know what else to say? I want to say this. I think that, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will. In the second half, I thought Markel and Devin was playing horse for a while. I think they scored all the points to start the second half, and he was really good. And give him some credit. He could have pouted because he came off the bench. I just felt like Braxton was playing very good basketball since the Penn State game, and I wanted to put him in the lineup. But we told Devin to stay ready, and he stayed ready, and he played well off the bench.
Kevin, there was a period of time in the first half where you guys really couldn't get much going offensively, but your defense kind of held the lead or tried to maintain it even when Auburn went on that run. It's one thing to say you want that kind of mentality in your team. What is it to actually see you win a game because of that and see that in practice? Yeah,
that's the part that we're maturing. When you think about this, in today's kids, they define how they play and whether the ball goes in the hole or not. And we've talked about, listen, if you're not scoring, then that's great. Then that's not the end of the world to make sure that the other team's not scoring. And I think we're maturing in that area. A lot of time it takes the air out of you. When you look at Auburn, when we were up, I want to say 16-6, I thought they struggled defensively because the ball wasn't going in. I think we're maturing in that area.
What is it like for you to be on the other side of, obviously Wisconsin was a tight game, and for you to win this game that was tight at times, to be on the other side of that, for people to not just think that you running with Wisconsin was a fluke?
Yeah, I'm excited where we at, guys. I mean, look, we didn't accidentally become 10-1. Our guys have worked extremely hard to get there. hopefully we're going to continue to get better. We stay hungry, stay humble, but I'm excited. You know, look, I said this before, if the Wisconsin game, if it was a learning lesson for us, that'd be great. I'd take the loss anytime if we were going to continue to get better from that point on.
Is this a team, assuming you're going to get some national exposure because you beat a top 10 team, do you think your kids are mature enough to handle that?
Well, are you sure we're going to get national exposure?
I would think so.
I don't know that yet. I mean, no, I think we'll be fine. You know, we're going to stay in the moment. I'm going to take their phones away so they can't, pull up Twitter and Instagram, and some of you guys that still use Facebook, I won't let you Facebook them and all that other stuff. But no, listen, we'll talk about it. If it happens, it happens. But honestly, and I said this before the game, and I know you guys don't believe this, I really don't care about rankings. Like, if I'm in the top 25, okay. If I'm not, okay. I just look at the end ranking when it's time to pick the teams for the NCAA, and I want to put myself in the opportunity and our team to win the ACC regular season and tournament.
You guys got it?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Everybody drive safe.